Hello everyone, this is Dr. Aiza Yasmeen from Pakistan. I'm currently serving in National University of Modern Languages, Pakistan. Today I'm going to present my research work recently published in Asia Pacific Journal of Human Resources, and the research is entitled as High Performance Work Practices, Creativity and Innovative Performance, Moderating Role of Knowledge Sharing. The research will follow the following content: objective, introduction, research methodology, results, discussion, and conclusion. So, starting with the basic theme of the objective of this research, the objective is to examine the effect of high performance work practices on innovation performance in the SMEs context, in particular, how creativity and knowledge sharing support this linkage. So, why SMEs? SMEs are the major source of creativity, innovation, and job creation, and they can support the economy and the society on a large basis because they can make it through the toughest national economic downturn. So the innovative performance of the employee is very critical to organizational survival and sustainability. It is almost impossible to dispute innovation importance in development. So the main factors propelling an organization growth in terms of productivity and sales performance are innovation and well-managed HR. So in today's global business market, where competition is a vital driver of innovation, Asian industries, particularly SMEs, have demonstrated due diligence. So this necessitates an ongoing supply of creativity and innovation, which are fundamental components of the transformation process in today's competitive business world. So knowledge sharing has emerged as a cornerstone to foster innovation as it's enabled the dissemination and integration of novel ideas within organizations through nurturing psychological well-being and perceived organizational support to enhance innovative work behavior. So the innovative performance of the employee is the primary challenge for an organization to obtain competitive advantage in the 21st century. So, Pakistan innovation landscape paint a bleak image. Pakistan's innovation, according to the Global Innovation Index 2023, is 88th globally and 7th regionally, compared to the India's 40th and first place. So this issue is particularly problematic when considering the state of Pakistani SMEs, which accounts for 90% of all enterprise and employ 30% of the labor force. So the absence of formalized infrastructure for efficiently utilizing employee inventive potential is particularly noteworthy. The research on high-tech and knowledge-intensive SMEs has suggested that resource development and renewal to effective human resource practices often remain a viable but untapped opportunity, even though SMEs' limited resources and expertise can limit investment in systematic research and development. So, this paper seeks to explore this potential by examining the impact of high performance work practices on innovation performance through creativity and knowledge sharing. So, in doing so, this research purposefully moves beyond an exclusive high tech focus while addressing costs to balance the dominance of managerial perspective with greater insight from employees. So let's see what this research has contributed in the literature. First, it recognized that high performance work practices can create an environment conducive to creativity. So little is known about how this may apply in SMEs context. So such innovation is important as SMEs are labor intensive, meaning that competitiveness is essentially determined through innovation performance. Secondly, as compared to the previous studies, which were mostly conducted at the organization or the team level, the present study examines the effect of high performance work practices on individual level creativity. So, in so doing, the research moves beyond studies that have equated creativity with research and development. So, taking a broader perspective, creativity operationalized as diverse thinking styles and encouraging unconventional ideas. Thirdly, driving the social cognitive and the ability motivation opportunity model, the study examines how HR practices can be designed to enhance knowledge sharing and innovative performance. So this is the research framework, and the research framework demonstrates the impact of high performance work practices on employee innovation performance through creativity. Furthermore, this research also seek to explore the indirect effect of high performance work practices on employee innovation performance through creativity by knowledge sharing. So moving towards the research methodology, the present research is conducted in SMEs of Pakistan. So, according to the Porter classification, the sample comprised enterprises that were in level 1 and level 2 of the cluster. Level 1 comprised hospitals and clinics, advertising, marketing, news, media, communication, services, specialized consultancies, hardware, and software. Level 2 included organization that consisted of the group of suppliers or distributors that served the level 1 companies, for example, clinical laboratories and diagnostic imaging, energy, utilities, insurance services, and financial services. So these clusters were chosen to provide extensive coverage and random sampling, which allows for representation of diverse population, socioeconomic circumstances, and organizational structure. So, of the 15 companies, 9 were medium to large size companies and 6 were small companies. So, the research followed Port Sackhoff recommendation and collected time lag data within 2 weeks interval to minimize the common method biasness. So the sample comprised 40% response from advertising, 30% from marketing, 30% from news and media communication, 50% from consulting agencies, 40% from hardware and software industries, 40% from hospitality, 10% from energy and utilities, 19 and 10% from insurance services and financial services, respectively. So, according to the response of the data, 35 clusters were created with 5 to 7 individuals in each group. So total 750 questionnaires were distributed to participants in different SMEs. So we received 306 responses at time 1 and time 2. After treating missing values and deletion of unengaged responses, we had a usable sample of 269 employees, responses constituting a response rate of 57%. So these are the data analysis techniques used in the current study: descriptive statistics, correlation analysis, confirmatory factor analysis, structure equation modeling for mediation and moderation. SPSS was used for initial data screening. AMOS and the process macros were used to test the hypothesis. So moving towards the stats of the resource, the table 1 shows the descriptive statistics and correlation. The stat shows that all variables are significantly correlated to each other, along with confirmatory factor analysis. That stat shows that our 4-factor hypothesized model indicate a better fit model as compared to the 1-factor, 2-factor, and 3-factor model. So now I'm going to show you the stats of the results of the mediation analysis and the indirect effect of the creativity of between high performance work practices and the innovative performance, and also the results of the moderated mediation model analysis and the results of the conditional indirect effect, right? So let's allow to give you the comprehensive findings of all these statistics that I have shown. So, starting with the interaction effect of high performance work practices and knowledge sharing and creativity. So that the diagram appearing on your screen tells you about the moderated mediation analysis. So the diagrams demonstrates that the relationship between high performance work practices and employee innovative performance via creativity were weaker but significant, with a beta value 0.15 when knowledge sharing was low, and stronger and significant with beta value 0.30 when knowledge sharing was high. So this research also estimated the values of moderation mediation, which is positively significant with beta value 0.09. So overall, the findings provide support for the hypothesized moderated mediation relationship, including that creativity mediates the positive association between high performance work practice and employee innovation performance, and that knowledge sharing act as the key moderator. The study has certain implications, sorry. So the implication of this research identify with the think tanks in business, organization, HR professional, and pertinent government and administrative bodies. So one practical approach for organization is to incorporate innovative high performance work practices implementation strategies into their recruitment policies, emphasizing the cultivation of employee creative behavior. Results also unveil the mediative role of the creativity from high performance work practices to employee innovation performance. So this add another layer to our findings and provide implications for action that SMEs firm owner can take to enhance creativity, particularly in SMEs heavily dependent on innovation performance. Finally, the moderating role of knowledge sharing suggests that high performance work practices may not uniformly motivate all SMEs employees to enhance creativity. Rather than the findings indicate that the extent of creativity is contingent upon employee perception of knowledge sharing, particularly from SMEs owner. The study has certain recommendations. Employees who perceive SMEs honor as possessing high competencies in knowledge sharing are more likely to enhance creativity as compared to those perceived low strengths. So therefore, we recommend that SMEs include training programs aimed at enhancing knowledge sharing, particularly in job-related aspects to boost their knowledge effectiveness. So organizations should follow the bundle of HR practices to establish a context of helping people to balance competing priorities and flexibility split pursuing creative behavior. So managers must provide worker with the required tools and support, otherwise worker could not fulfill their creative potential. So in the end, the results provide important insights into how internal organizational factors like high performance work practices, creativity, and knowledge sharing influence innovation performance in SMEs. It is believed that this research will inspire more research on the combined role of high performance work systems and employee creativity to stimulate performance of the organization as the whole. So thank you so much. That is the end of my presentation.